Throughout the ages, there have been heroes and warriors who have embarked on quests to save faraway lands and free the people from would-be conquerors. Today, legends are told from the tales of our terrible warriors. Chronicles of an unlikely group of nerdy adventurers armed only with their dice, some pretty stupid ideas, and a horseshoe up their butt as they come together to save the day in the Cambridge Chronicles. Seriously? You couldn't find anyone better?
Welcome back to the Cambridge Chronicles. I am your judge for this evening, this afternoon, whenever you're listening. Mike the Birdman Dodd from thisweekingeek.net, but I'm not alone as we continue to infiltrate the hideout of Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin. I am joined with...
Stop, Freddy! Mr. Christopher!
The Uppercut King.
I love it. So yes, when we last left our heroes, the guards at Wilson Fisk's warehouse had just rolled to see if they noticed that Tombstone looks a little tan, if you will, for this time of year, and they rolled a 3. I am rolling like crap for NPCs today on the Universal table.
Nice tan, boss.
Well, I mean, they are corrupt cops for the most part, right?
Yep, they're just like hired goons.
They see it and they don't care.
So they see Tombstone, they're like,
at the same time, shouldn't they be worried? Like, shouldn't they be? The door guards are one thing, but most of the guards, wouldn't they be concerned that half of their prisoners just disappeared?
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Or potentially all of them could have disappeared, because it's not just 50-50 in every building you're in.
Yeah,
it's just
mathematically, it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
As
you approach the door, the guards just look at you, see the weapons, see your prisoner. They're like, all right, go on through, Tombstone. So you enter the warehouse, you go down a long corridor. The place looks like it hasn't been used in
so do I
years.
join them then once they get past the gate guards?
That's up to you. We'll see if they notice you.
Well, the gate is far beyond where I was, right?
Yeah. So how do you intend to get behind them?
I'm already behind them. I thought it was that I'm in the
yeah, you're
guard
in the
room.
guard warehouse. You're in the little thing by the gate.
Oh, right by the gate.
Yes, you were by the gate.
Oh, I'm not gonna turn into a box again. I'm gonna shift into looking like one of the guys that I just knocked out.
Okay, roll me your powers. See if you can mimic.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
And anything you don't do, you can just take off of them and just...
63.
63 against...
Against 16, excellent.
So, 63. Excellent. 63. It's enough to succeed, but you are an imperfect copy.
Okay, so
his hair is blonde, yours is bright red.
I'll put a hat on.
All right, you put a hat on.
There you go.
You look like... the guard's name is Tommy.
Tommy?
Yeah. So you take his ID badge, and you've got his clothes on, or you
All right,
mimic
so
the
I
clothes.
walk by the guard and think, I'm going to go take a piss.
He's like, all right, just get back to your post. The boss doesn't want the door unguarded for too long.
Okay.
So you walk in,
Or I just say, you want coffee or anything? Just like chit-chat?
he's like, I don't know, if you want to bring me back a Snapple or something, that'd be nice.
I'm going to go take a piss. You want a drink?
That's very New York.
So you start walking in, you see you see Tombstone, which you know is Sir, because he's dead.
I wave like, hey guys, it's me.
All
Because
right,
they don't know what I look like in this form.
Yeah,
this is true.
yeah.
So you do that.
I'll shapeshift back now that we're out of sight.
All right, so you join them. You're walking down this, like I said, this dusty hallway in this old industrial building, and you come into a room, or like a big, empty type room. Like it's like kind of like an airplane hangar would be a good way to describe it. Big empty room, and you can just see more guards. There's more people opening up those weapon crates that like you have.
Okay.
And you just see a fairly large bald man sitting in the corner, and he seems to be talking with some other kind of guard type people, some other guy who you would think would be the mercenary captain.
What's Marlon Brando doing here?
Yes.
Isn't that basically what Wilson Fisk's supposed to look like? Like
Kinda,
Fat
yeah.
Brando at the end?
Yeah, Fat Brando at the end. So you see this Vincent D'Onofrio looking motherfucker hanging out in the corner talking with some people. And you see them have this huge table in front of them, and they've got plans to the raft. And you see the different levels where they're keeping prisoners. There's like low-powered people, mid-tier people, high-powered level, and then the secure level.
Okay.
And he's going over them. He's like, well, I got the weapons. I've got the firepower. When do we do this? And the guard cap, you can hear him. Actually, everybody roll your intellect or your reason. See if you can hear it.
Reason?
Yeah.
God, I got low everything. 59 at typical.
82 and typical.
Typical. Nope, for Sir. What did you get?
59 typical.
59
So no.
typical. That is enough to hear it.
How? I got 82.
Oh, sorry. You got 82, sorry. 82 at typical. Yeah, so you hear it as well.
I have 36 on remarkable.
36 on remarkable. You, however, do... Actually, you just hear it.
It's interesting, though, like
strange.
basically he's barely listening. He just
Yeah.
hears something in the back of...
Yeah,
it's,
you
it's
hear
funny
them
how, like,
kinda
have
remarkable...
better-
Like, we're trying to listen, and we barely hear it, and you not trying to hear it, and you're like, yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, they're like, there's something
It's
there.
hard to make out, but yeah, I got there.
Stupid alien.
So the idea is they're going to break out these two people named Moore's Bench and Taskmaster, and then they're going to make a play against basically every mob that's left in the city. They're going to take advantage of the chaos as they just judge it, the event. They don't know what happened. Kingpin seems relatively unfazed. In fact, you hear him kind of gloating. You hear him say, you know, it's almost as if God himself just snapped his fingers and took out all my enemies at the same time. Lost a couple of friends, but hey, I guess if they're gone, they weren't worth keeping anyway.
Yeah.
Brutal.
So, he's like, he stands all the guards up. He's like, they all kind of go into rows. He's like, so here's the plan. We're going to wait until nightfall. We're going to take out a couple of Coast Guard vessels. And then we're going to hit the raft with everything we've got. Getting these people out shouldn't be hard. Whoever wants to join the payroll is more than welcome. You don't think they're loyal? Put them down. That's why we brought these Judas weapons.
No.
They're strong enough to take out Luke Cage. Trust me.
Okay, so...
Few people in there are going to be able to stand up to us.
So we're walking in. Now, is Sir still transformed, or are you back to normal?
As far as I know,
You're-
Because-
yeah,
because
yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah, you're
say,
still transformed.
You might
Yeah.
want to transform back because Fisk will notice that you're not the right person.
Yeah.
He's that kind of a detail-oriented person. We probably have a better chance of just saying,
We're mercenaries. We want to just help join you.
Was it Tombstone? Tombstone said you were looking for extra help, and he
Yeah.
gave us this to bring in, basically, sort of stuff.
All right.
We're going to see if Fisk notices that you are different.
But we're walking in with different what?
We'll see. We'll see
I was gonna
if he
change-
knows the face of everyone who's there.
Okay, because he transformed back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's probably better if we go in like that than
Yeah.
if he notices that
that's
you're
a good
wrong.
idea for sure.
Because he's that smart.
I rolled a 19. He does not notice.
Yay.
So you
So
walk in.
walk in with the guns.
Yeah.
And just sort of plop them down with them and explain that we're associates of Tombstone. Yeah, he was held up in a firefight with the cops. He just let us know where to come, and here was one of the cases that he was able to hand off to us.
He's like, all right. Where's Dukes?
Dead, shredded,
Who killed
the Punisher.
Castle? And he just kind of sneers at the very name. He's like, as soon as I got some muscle, Castle's one of the first to die.
See, we haven't lied, so we're not necessarily bad.
There you go. We lied a bit about being associates of Tombstone, but I mean, we associated with him, we talked, and then
He gave us
killed him.
stuff. I think we can kill him.
We know that's true. He was killed.
We said we were done with him. And that was it. So
So-
We say as we just stare at each other with our eyes, like, you know what's up.
Yes.
You know what's up, people.
Quite.
All right, so he's like, everybody gear up. We leave in about 2 hours.
Okay.
So what are you guys going to do? You are behind enemy lines.
Oh, we should have brought like explosives with us or something so we could have taken out the ammunition and everything. Doesn't mean we can't
We
still.
get to gear up at this point. We're in the warehouse.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I could just like zip open the dark dimension.
As far as I know, there were Judas grenades too, if I remember.
Okay,
the
so
series
if we're
right.
if we're gearing up, I'm going to grab a couple grenades. I'm going to grab some throwing weapons. I don't know if we have any.
Grenades are
Are
throwing
you
weapons.
turning back and so you look like you?
I
or the other
already
guy?
looked like me before we walked in. I changed
Okay.
back
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what we look like.
Yeah,
We're just
they didn't know
people
what we
off
looked
the
like,
street.
right? So,
Kingpin walks up to you specifically
yep.
and goes, "You're not exactly trim for merc work. What do you do? What's your job there?
With my job in general, or
What do you do?"
I walk into places that other people can't walk into.
Kind of looks at you, goes, "What do you mean by that?"
If a place is on fire, I walk in. Place is cold, I walk in. Place is poison, I walk in. Doesn't hurt me.
He goes, "Really?" I'm rolling dice.
Okay.
I rolled a... Just gotta see what that is. I'm rolling my Libris Arcana dice. I rolled 89.
Fancy.
I'm gonna see what his intellect is.
Intuition.
Sorry. I keep thinking the Marvel card game. Intuition. Yeah. He goes, "So, when did you switch sides, Payout?" Trust me, there aren't too many.
Yeah, no. I said, I never had a side. I work for who's ever paying. And right now, with all this going on, not a whole lot of good guys paying.
He kind of takes a hearty laugh. He goes, "Yeah, it's the way it is. And, the color of my money is always green."
That's right. You know what? Government's got bigger things to worry about right now than pay me.
This is true. Just follow whatever my Captain Carl says, and he'll lead you through this all right.
All right.
I promise you there'll be a place in the organization for you. I need people who are special. I got other legs to break after this.
Yee. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, okay. And then I start to go gear up.
All right, you go gear up. Fenrir, sir, what do you guys
specifically, I'm grabbing a couple grenades, whatever I can fit in my pockets.
do? Okay, so
Grabbing
you
a few
got couple
grenades.
There's a handgun, there's an assault rifle.
Well, those are useless to me. Unless I want to throw the assault rifle or throw individual bullets like darts. No, I'm gonna try to find if they're made out of alien material, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab like a throwing knife.
Yeah, you find typical knives.
A couple.
Actually, you do find a knife that is specifically made out of the Chitari metal.
All right, so I'm gonna grab that, like a switchblade, I guess, like that I can throw.
There are combat knives, especially.
And then I
combat knives.
guess brass knucks.
Yeah, there's that type of gear.
So brass knucks, a throwing knife, and some grenades. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Something small that I can fit in my pockets.
All right, you grab the gear. Like I said, you have a Chitari knife and a pair of brass knuckles.
Nice.
All right, Fenrir, what are you going to do?
I'm going to carouse through the armory that's there and see if I recognize any of the weapons or armor that's available.
You do recognize a lot of it as Chitari based. There are even some energy weapons which may have been stolen Hydra or maybe even stolen Shield tech. While you're carousing there, your pocket starts ringing.
I answer it.
You answer it. He goes, "Fenrir, my old friend.
Wait, is this the cell phone that... Because we had two cell phones. I've got the cell phone from Tombstone.
Yep.
And is this the cell phone that Shield? Okay.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
On the other end of the line, you hear a familiar voice. It is Agent Phil Coulson. He goes, "I was under the impression you might need some help. We haven't heard from you in a while. Wanted to get an update on the mission."
It's a bit hard to talk right now. I'm kind of in the middle of something complicated.
Honey. Makes it sound like you're talking to your girl.
He goes, "Complicated. I love complicated. Where are you?
I trust you already know that.
Well, we could see you on satellite. Just wanted to know if your situation was hostile or not. We noticed you're working with the Punisher, so we wanted to try and keep the body count to a minimum today.
I would say yes. Yes, it is. Yeah.
He goes, well, should you need any assistance, we are only but a phone call away. And good luck to you. And he
All right.
hangs up.
Well, I should be ready in about 2 hours, and then we can go.
He goes, 2 hours? All right, we will have S.H.I.E.L.D. assets waiting for you. All right, Phil Coulson hangs up the phone. Okay, sir, what are you doing?
I'm also going to get some throwing weapons and grenades.
I didn't
So-
pick,
so, yeah,
I
what
didn't
is
pick
your-
anything up.
do you
I
have
just answered
proficiency
a
in,
phone
like,
call.
Throwing weapons.
Same with me. So we're basically
We're very
very
similar.
similar that way.
Did I grab the Chitauri
Yep.
energy weapon?
Yeah.
Because that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you grab one of the Chitauri, basically cannons.
The chia. Chia.
And it looks like the old World War II Hydra weapons, but it's more like a heavy machine gun. So it'll do some damage.
Cool.
So you grab that, and as you do that, once again, Kingpin starts making the rounds, and eventually he leaves. After another little bit, you're all asked to pile into several different vans, and you start heading down towards the waterfront.
So I was going to say, how do we... Frank will know what's going on. He's been watching with a scope, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, Fisk... We weren't tasked with actually stopping or hurting Fisk. It was just stopping...
We were
Whatever
going for
happens.
information and figuring out what's going on.
Yeah, so if Castle decides to go shoot him, it's not our problem anymore.
Pretty much.
Now we're just trying to stop, I guess, whatever transaction's happening here.
His life doesn't concern me.
Yeah.
All right. So eventually, you're led down to the waterfront, and there are several different Coast Guard boats, which have all been commandeered by Fisk's men. You are all put on the same boat,
Okay.
Andy?
and you start proceeding out towards the raft. Takes about 30 minutes of travel. You're coming out on the water. It's probably around 8 or 9 at night, so it's dark. And you can just see the lights of the raft. You can hear the wail of a siren. And you just hear, "Stop! United States Coast Guard, we do not recognize your ID transmit." And then the Coast Guard vessels start opening up with energy weapons towards the raft. Just literally, just bolts of energy just start flying out towards the raft. You can hear explosions. You can hear distant yells and screams as your boats approach the raft's
I shapeshifted into water.
dock area.
No.
You start coming up onto the shore. You see raft guards coming down. They're starting to shoot at you, but they keep getting cut down by the energy weapons. What are you guys going to do?
Panic slightly.
So you guys notice the Fisk guards, the Fisk mercenaries are just shooting people left and right, and they start making their way towards the actual main part of the prison. You notice the guards here are not remarkable in number. In fact, there's remarkably few here.
So they were all raptured. It's basically the Thanos rapture. Because he thinks they're being saved by killing them, right? So,
Yeah.
so that's pretty much.
I'm gonna pull up my phone, just hit the redial button to call Coulson back, and then put my phone back in my pocket.
Okay.
and just
you do
make
as
sure you
such?
turn the volume down. It's like, hey, what's up?
All right,
Am I
so
a
you
speaker?
dial Coulson.
I have a cell phone I can throw at somebody.
All right.
Maybe it'll shoot at them.
What are you guys going to do?
Oh, we can't let all the prisoners out.
No, it'll end up more and more difficult to contain the
Were
situation.
there any other superpowered like people that we saw coming with us, or is it mostly just police?
Mostly just cops, former mercs. There might be one or two other powered people. In there. You're
Are
not
we
sure.
one of the first people on the ship?
Yes.
Or like on the shore?
On the shore, yes. You're one of the first wave. In grand total, there are 30 of you.
And now, are we off first? Like,
Yeah, you're in the first wave, so the first 10.
first 10 boats or 10 people?
First 10 people.
Okay, so okay, so the other boats are gone. It's just our boat that made it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna climb up quickly. I'm gonna drop one of the energy grenades on the boat.
All right. You drop one of the Judas hand grenades as the rest of your crew starts to get off the boat. Click, click, boom! Huge explosion. Literally, everybody roll agility to dodge this.
I don't have to roll. I'm already on the boat, right?
No, it's a huge explosion.
Fuck me. Okay.
These are Judas grenades.
It's a 71, excellent.
Success.
79,
Success.
excellent.
34, excellent.
Oh, we'll see.
Excellent? Well, excellent's not bad.
34, where's my chart? 34, excellent, is a miss. You do not dodge. You are hit by the explosion. I will say, for the sake of keeping things simple, you are hurled into the water by the force, and you take, say, 30 points of damage.
Nice.
So,
not too bad.
what is your health down to?
He's like, I have 23 health. And be like, oh, fuck.
No, it's not that low. 30 points of damage, you said?
Yeah.
43.
Okay, so the explosion, the concussive force knocks you back into the water,
But he's not drowning.
but you are not drowned.
Good.
Okay, so you guys are on the shore. The boat literally goes up in this huge, almost nuclear-like explosion.
Basically, the humans are dead.
Yep. The first wave, they're like, what the hell?
What happened? I don't know.
How many humans are there from the first wave?
All right, so from your wave, out of the 10, only 2 of them survived. So there's only 5 of you on the shore grand total. The other 20 people from the other 2 boats, they're still coming in. It'll take them a couple rounds to actually hit the shore. There's still a firefight going on between energy weapons and traditional projectiles. But you are in for all intents and purposes.
Okay, so those 2 guys, what do you guys want to do with them? Well, I mean, I guess I'm not really talking to Sir because he's just like laying down.
I'm
being
kind
like,
of floating.
I'm going to take a nap here.
I'm probably going to swim to shore.
Okay, alright, you
Oh, yeah,
start swimming
he
to the
was
shore.
knocked back.
Yes.
Yeah, he flew.
So it's just me and Frederick here, but like, do you know what happened? Scratching
Oh my god, what happened to the boat?
So you want to go all Loki and like cut them up or something?
I'm not supposed to kill people. It's not really my
They're
thing.
not good people.
That's true.
You could like hamstring them and they can't move, or knock them out, knock their heads together, Three Stooges style.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to ensnaring missile, but like cast it to both of them so it wraps them together. And
Okay,
tries
roll
to,
me your powers.
to do that. That is a 77 on amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Yeah,
a
that's
success.
basically.
So your bolo wraps around their necks and literally slams their 2 helmeted heads together. The force of your bolo plus the hardness of the Kevlar is more than enough to rattle them, and they are knocked right unconscious. So,
Yeah,
So
my
you were the only 3
intent was
people on
not to
the shore.
kill people, but it did kill them because I didn't realize the explosion was that big. I wanted to sink the boat. That's all with people
oh yeah,
on
it's sunk. It's splintered.
Whatever
Well,
bits
I mean,
are
like,
left.
now we know how powerful these grenades are. So, yeah,
That's handy, I guess.
I'm gonna say we both grab Sir out of the water,
All right, so you pull Sir to the shore, and
and actually he should be regenerating pretty fast because he's
Yeah.
got
I do have regeneration.
yeah. So
However that works.
it's not that big of a deal that you blew up.
yeah, as long as you didn't go to 0 health, and
Yeah.
even then, I think you'd come back.
Well, no,
pretty
he'd be
quick.
unconscious. Like versus me, where I'd have to roll saving throws.
Yeah,
He would just eventually regenerate.
exactly.
From 0.
Yeah, he's not immortal, but you do
No.
regenerate. But anyway,
And the question, does that mean if he blows an arm off, will it grow back?
I don't know. I
Because
haven't looked.
I don't know. I think it would depend on how high. Like if it was like spectacular or one of these
Yeah,
high level
yeah.
things. Because I did read that there's a difference between regeneration and like being able to grow body limbs back.
Yeah, I think that is a different power.
Because Wolverine has the growing. No, he does not grow his limbs back. He just has that skeletal structure.
Yeah, his skeleton
It's,
allows him to build off of that.
Deadpool has an even stronger version where he can grow everything back.
Yep.
Like he can grow. Like if he blows up, if his
As
head
far
gets-
as I understand, as long as a molecule of Deadpool survives, he can grow back from that molecule.
yeah, like I know his head's been removed and his body's dead, but he grows a new. As long as his brainstem is there, he just grows a new body.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's correct. As long as there's one Deadpool molecule alive, he can just regenerate.
He's
from that.
basically
It takes a long
he's
time.
the evolution of Wolverine's power because he's based on Wolverine's power.
So, what are you guys going to do? You're on the shore. You can still hear there's still a pretty intense firefight happening between the mercenaries and the raft guards.
So now
the
now
raft
it's time
guards seem to
to
be getting overwhelmed.
now it's time to pick up the phone that you put in your pocket and explain what's going on.
Coulson, you hearing this?
He's like, yep, and it seems like you guys are definitely in the thick of it. What did you do?
We sunk the first wave of ships.
Fisk is trying to free people from the raft. We could use your help. That 2-hour countdown I gave you?
So far, we're the only people on the shore.
He's like, all right, give me 15 minutes. I got someone on the way.
Also, we don't know what Frank Castle's doing, so that might be
The
something.
castle's a wild card right now.
Yeah, so be careful when coming in. He might not know that you're friend or foe.
You hear Coulson go, all right, we'll watch out for the Punisher. So, you hang up the phone, and you start hearing more and more gunfire. You start seeing more of the mercenaries get on the shore. Out of the 20 there, probably 15 survived. So it was a pretty one-sided fight with the guards because you're wielding Judas and shield weapons. So they start coming up the rocks. They start going towards the main gate of the raft. They plant a Judas charge. The door blows right off its hinges, and you can see the raft. It's like a circular, it's like a donut, but the walls are made out of what looks like some kind of a see-through material, kind of like glass, but it's not.
Donut
And there's
prison.
different levels. And you can see in each room there's people pounding against the glass. There's not as many in there as you would expect. Since
Well.
what happened.
After the day we've had, nothing surprises me.
And you see just people there just pounding on the glass, going nuts. And
Donuts.
you even see one of the people who joined you on the mission. Actually, this surprises you. This catches you completely off guard. You see Fisk there with you, dressed in merc gear. And he's like, find bench, find taskmaster.
To us?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like, actually, you three, come with me.
Okay.
Let's go with him.
So you start going down the thing. You see Fisk. He just starts gunning down guards left, right, and center. The guards don't even stand a chance because he's wielding one of those Hydra SMGs.
Yeah.
So, like, just cutting them down. And eventually you come to a cell. You see a guy sitting there. He's sitting on the floor. And he's just doing this with his hands. And his hands are turning into a small waterfall. And it just keeps looping from his hand to the floor, hand to the floor, hand to the floor.
And we're standing there with Fisk?
Yeah.
Fisk
And
is-
he's like, so, Mr. Bench, do you want out? And he looks at him, and he looks at Fisk. He's like, and who the hell are you? The one who's getting you out. And there's a lot of money in it for you. Does that sound good? He's like, do I get to kill the spider? Yeah. All right.
I kind of want to make sure we don't let more of these guys out because it's more difficult to fight. If we're behind them, I'm going to fucking wrestle and grapple Fisk to
Fisk?
the ground.
Okay, do it. You have surprise. So you go up
Yeah,
2 columns.
Basically, I
Kind of now or
have,
never.
and I also have +1 column shift for this ability anyway.
Yep.
So that's 3 column shifts up. I'm basically trying to put him in a full Nelson to the ground and
Yep.
disable him.
I think it's a strength resist for me.
That is 77.
So what does that bring it up to?
77 with 3 column shifts up. So 3 column shifts above. Wrestling doesn't have that, so it's 3 column shifts on fighting.
Well, what's your strength ability?
It's considered fighting because it's,
Oh, okay.
it's actually grappling.
Oh, okay.
This isn't a matter of me. It's not a feat of strength. It's me manipulating him like a wrestler.
Okay.
So what's 3 above remarkable?
3 above remarkable is monstrous.
77 monstrous.
Yeah, that's not in the red, surprisingly. That's a yellow result, so that's good. I rolled fuck off 4.
So basically, he's like, I'm the one that's gonna get you. Oh, what the fuck? And I got him on the ground.
Yep.
I got him on the ground like a Kimura or something. Like got him in a.
The Brock Lesnar lock.
I Brock Lesnar locked him onto the ground.
Yep, so he's like, pay out, what the fuck are you doing?
And so I read this. This is the rules. I get 1 additional action if I've got him on the ground like that.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna, with my other hand, because I got him locked with the other arm and legs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna zip open to the dark dimension and both of us go in.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
this happens.
So you want me to roll that for what?
I'll say it happens.
What were you thinking?
It could have been
Your other hand.
anything.
All right.
Absolutely anything. With the
All
other
right.
hand, I just stab him in the eye.
And for you making the gestures, I was not going to jerk him off while we're on the ground together. What does that serve? I mean, except for being awesome. So,
Tristan was
so
making
I
his
zip open
face.
into the dark dimension and just let him go and get out.
All right, so you emerge into the dark dimension.
Just as he's screaming, probably in terror.
Oh yeah, he's howling in fear, and literally you emerge into this place that has like you see floating rocks, you see just swirling colors everywhere. The air is barely breathable. Fisk is like, what?
And I just wave bye, and then as I see tentacles and things roaming around, there's gas firing from all the different directions. It's
Yeah,
just-
he starts to try and run towards you, and just as you're about to zip through, his hand reaches through, and the dark dimension cuts off his hand, and it literally right on the floor.
Holy shit!
Flops.
So I zippered his hand off.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done in Infinity War.
So I'm going, okay, as I wipe more green goo, whatever it is. Off of me. Okay, so what next, boys?
That was
And
unexpected.
then I wave at what's his name in the
The water guy, he's like,
bye.
that was my ticket out.
All right, bye. And we turn around, start walking away.
You're not
what's-
getting out today.
So what next, boys?
You start to hear the glass
Yeah.
crinkle, that splintering sound. You just see it. You turn around, see the guy. He stands up. His lower half turns in the water, like literally like a
So
water
you could have
spout.
just gone out whenever you wanted.
Well, he
No,
was sealed in there, but now, it's
he's
cracked.
mad.
Yeah.
So he starts punching it with fists made of water, like high pressure jets.
Yeah. I go, no, stop it.
And he just
Have any idea how much that
forces-
costs?
Plus, I rolled really well.
I did just basically beat the Kingpin. I'm sorry, I'll be honest, there's not really a deal he can make with Dormammu or anybody in there that they're going to care about. He has no power.
Come here to die.
So I've basically... But again, I'm not a bad guy. I didn't kill him. I banished him to another dimension.
And now you have a trophy.
Technically,
So
yeah.
Hydro Man, for lack of a better description, that's who he is. Keeps punching against the glass, and he can't quite get out. You see little spurts of water
Okay.
start to come out, but it's not enough for him to form.
Kind of gross.
And I
Little
just
bits of
yell at him,
him.
I'm like, do you want me to send you where I sent him? I go to intimidate him.
Roll me. I'm actually going to have you roll for that, because I think this actually might be kind of a fun fight. I'm going to say, what would Intimidate even be under?
Reason, maybe? Or would it be in... No, it
Could be Psyche.
Psyche, yeah,
You
I
know
guess.
what, yeah.
Just psych him out.
Roll Psyche.
That is 80. 80 at good.
That's a yellow result. That is, let's see if it's sight.
It's enough to freak him out a little bit.
Let's see. I rolled a 60 against. Just give me a second here. I was like, figure this the fuck out.
Because I'm already tired. I'm like, I'm tired today. Do you want to get put in the shit?
It's been a long
'Cause
day.
I'll put you in the shit if that's the case.
Remarkable.
I'm not
Alright.
interested in this crap.
Remarkable.
Dark mention for anyone who messes with us now.
Behave yourself. I'm not in the mood.
It's enough to tie.
I pick up the hand. I'm like, you want this to happen?
You gonna throw it at him?
Yeah, throw it out.
I could.
At the glass.
No, I don't want to shatter the glass.
All right, you try and intimidate him some more.
Roll it again, or
Yeah, roll it again.
all right. That is 93.
You beat him by 1. I rolled a 92.
So he just sits down and goes, "Fine."
He's like, fuck. He goes, I'm not getting out of here. And he sits down and he just looks defeated.
Okay then. So
So you start hearing more and more gunfire from the floor. And you start hearing your mercenaries go, holy shit!
somebody got out.
Uh-oh.
So you see raft guards and you see mercenaries running towards you guys. And you see a guy emerge from the lower levels.
Uh-oh.
And he's dressed in kind of like a white and blue outfit. He's holding a shield and a sword, and he looks like that.
Okay, so that, as a description...
As a description, he's wearing kind of like a swashbuckling outfit.
He looks like
has
Doctor Doom as a pirate.
Yeah, Doctor Doom if he were a pirate, I guess.
Cool.
He has like a Captain America type shield, but he has a sword as well.
What's his name?
Taskmaster.
Well, that's Taskmaster. Okay.
So you see him emerge from basically fire and smoke. He goes, finally, I got room to breathe and move. He starts kind of stretching his arms and his legs. You see a couple of raft guards try and tackle him. He just grabs them by the neck and just snaps their necks. Even the mercenaries are like, we're here to save you. And he's like, yeah, but you're just in the way of my paycheck. So he basically takes weapons that are on the floor and just plugs them.
We're gonna have to take him on, aren't we? Or he's gonna let other people out, or more crazy shit happen.
Gonna have to do something about this.
Is it time to just unload everything we have on him?
Probably blow up the entire donut.
I still got a couple grenades.
Yeah.
I got the
The grenade's gonna wipe out half of the raft.
Well, okay. I got the Shikari throwing knife. I've got brass knucks,
I got a Chitauri energy weapon.
and we've got shape-shifting powers. Like, you can shape-shift into a spear that I can throw at him.
You can only shapeshift 15% up, 50% down of your mass.
You can
So
shape-shift
a
into
hefty
a
spear.
log that I would throw at him.
Yeah, you could do that.
Seems like a bad idea to me. Just saying.
As you are standing there, you hear a familiar voice behind you. He goes, "Is there anything left for me?" And you hear the cocking of a gun,
Okay.
and it's Frank Castle.
I just point that one.
He's like, "All right." He looks at Taskmaster. He's like, "You want to do this like men?" All right. So Taskmaster looks at Castle. He throws down his weapons. He's like, "All right, you want to play? Let's play." And Taskmaster approaches the Punisher. The Punisher steps through your guys' line and starts to begin a slugfest fight combat. So Taskmaster has rolled oh my god! I rolled a 4.
I'm gonna weighted percentile. More like ass master.
A 4?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what, unless you're at like Elder God level, whatever the
Class
column shift-
5,000.
Yeah, like even then, that's like Galactus went to attack you and then stumbled.
So the Punisher dodges Taskmaster's first kick. They exchange kicks and punches back and forth, but the Punisher's able to block and deflect everything, basically by using Krav Maga, and eventually grabs Taskmaster's arm and just goes snap. At one point,
Wait, is Taskmaster like a super powered guy?
he has photographic reflexes. If he's ever seen you fight, he knows exactly how you fight.
Oh, so he hasn't seen any of us fight. He might have seen Castle fight.
Yeah,
But he just fucked up.
he just fucked up real bad because I rolled like shit. All right, so what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna huck my knife at him.
All right.
Are we rolling initiative now on this, or?
No, they're in combat. You can just throw right into
entangled.
combat.
All right,
Fuck
I'm gonna throw my knife.
Oh,
my
no.
Shikari.
it. All right. I think it's agility, and you got a column shift.
Yeah, I do get a column shift. That's right. 69.
Against
Excellent.
69 against excellent. So that is a green result. So that's a hit.
And do I have to roll for damage?
No, just does the standard damage. We'll see if Taskmaster is even able to dodge it.
He's probably like, owie, my arm.
Oh my god! 1.
So I throw it and I get it to like the back of the brainstem or something.
It picks him right in the arm.
The good arm?
Yeah, in his good arm.
So he's just like,
Damn it!
it's like Ace Ventura when he's fighting in the second movie and he gets the arrow to the leg and then or the spear and then he gets the spear in the other leg and he's like, ah!
Castle kind of looks at Taskmaster. Taskmaster kind of grimaces up from the floor because you did enough damage to knock him down.
So is he going to grab the knife out of his arm and twist it or something sick?
Yeah. So Castle kicks Taskmaster right in the chin and basically grabs the knife, twists it in his arm. He goes, "Guess who's not leaving today?"
And again, I didn't kill him.
And he's just like,
You just maimed him.
And I keep adding up in my head, I'm like, how much money it's going to cost to pay out all this. Like, if I'm involved, am I going to be paid out? So this is all Shield's.
How does this go?
It's on Shield's dime and all this. Just in my head, like the accountant in me is like, no, there's so much damage.
you start hearing more explosions behind you. You start hearing the mercenaries yell, "Run, run, 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 run!"
So wait, is he dead now then?
No, he's on the floor pretty much beat to crap.
Okay.
Because you did so much damage, it was just a really good... You basically achieved a kill result against him.
So I nicked an artery in his arm.
Yeah, he rolled so poorly as to he... Yeah, it's not a good scene.
I'd like to say I hit him in the armpit, so it's even more painful. Just, ow!
So Taskmaster is basically pinned under Castle. And you start hearing the mercenaries, "Run, run, we surrender, just stop!"
So, who are they running from?
Yeah, what are they running from?
I was going to say Coulson and them wouldn't just be killing them for no reason, so it's not Coulson. And we haven't heard that he's back. Like you would have had something.
Which way are they running?
They're running towards you.
Okay.
And they see you guys like, "Oh, thank God!" They see the Punisher. "Ah, shit!"
Okay,
And
what
they
do you
just basically stop. And
what are you running from?
they all turn around and they point and they say, "Him." And they turn around and you see a guy with a bow and arrow.
I thought for a second there, I thought it was Rhino charging at us. I was like,
That or Juggernaut.
He goes, "Somebody called me, told me you needed some help. Sorry it took so long."
oh, hey, yeah, I
Yeah.
think we kind of have it in hand, I guess.
He looks down at Taskmaster. He goes, "Yeah, I'm kind of getting that feeling here."
Oh, Fisk is gone, by the way, and I just pick up his hand like he gone.
He goes, "Oh, that
Fist.
is so sick."
He's fist.
Yeah, he's kind of he gone. Like where is he? I don't know. He's gone.
Literally no one knows.
Like I can say where I left him, but he's not there no more.
You see this guy. He says, "My name's Agent Clint Bar." Oh God, that is sick. What did you do?
I zippered open the world into another dimension and just said bye bye and threw him in, and he tried to leave, and I zippered it closed.
And I thought Wanda was weird. All right.
I don't know how it works. It just happens.
you should go see
He's
the
like-
doctor on that one.
He's like, "Oh God." He goes, "Well, I'm here to secure the prison, as you called our mutual friend, but I think you got it under control." He kind of slings his bow across his back.
Shield is a little less efficient of late.
Yeah, well, half the world just disappeared.
So
Evidently.
I was just say, do you know what's happened? Because we were called in, and Fury just turned to ash and fucking vanished. Everybody's gone, and we just went along with the mission anyway.
I've been getting some. I've heard from Captain America and some others over in Wakanda something about a big purple guy named Thanos.
I was gonna say, because like, we're just like, where are the Avengers? Where is everybody? Like, we know you're an Avenger because you're like, it's obvious. Like, where is everybody?
Well, I don't know where Tony is. I know Rhodes is still around. You wouldn't believe me if I told. There's a talking fucking raccoon.
Because I was gonna say, really okay, but you've seen what's going on out there.
Yeah, and it's only going to get weirder from here.
Okay, we're still getting paid, right? Because we're not actually part of Shield. That's the thing, right? Like
He looks at you, goes, "I don't know.
okay, whatever. Like,
I just got a phone call, told me to look for." He points at Fenrir, says, "Evidently the guy with the wings. I was supposed to come help."
you've got wings.
I try to keep that a secret. I try to blend in, and it doesn't lend well to that.
You didn't just like fly into the prison.
It's a raft. It's a donut. How am I supposed to get in from the top of a donut?
That's true. Through the center hole.
Just go right through and around and
He
around
goes,
and around.
but for right now, I know there ain't a lot of us superpowered people left. There's me,
All right.
Steve, Natasha.
This kind of Steve. Steve, he's
Steve Rogers? No, Steve.
We got Steve. He's just a dick.
He's got like Peter from Deadpool. He's just a nice guy. He just showed up.
I saw the ad and thought it would be cool to join.
So, until I hear from Fury or anybody else,
Well, you're not hearing from Fury.
Fury is, I told you, he vanished. He's ash. He's gone. He just
you
fucking
see his face kind of go white. He's like,
gone. Like, when I say gone, not gone like what I did to Fisk, like gone.
he's like, well, then there ain't a lot of us left.
Like dandelion into the wind. Gone.
Poetic.
He kind of exhales, kind of drops to one knee for a sec. He's like, you're telling me that you three plus what's left of the Avengers, that's it. That's all we got for help right now on Earth.
As far as on Earth, this is happening everywhere?
Everywhere. Entire cities gone.
Then yeah, I guess. We didn't see really anybody, like, I mean, and I what's Frank doing right now?
Frank's just kind of...
I mean, we got Frank. But as far as people that have powers, that's it.
Frank kind of looks at Hawkeye. He's like, I ain't joining your spandex party.
Agreed. I said I didn't want to wear spandex either.
He goes, I'm going to throw this asshole back in his cage.
Okay.
So, the Punisher literally drags Taskmaster by the back of his cape, and he's kicking and screaming down the hallway. And you can just hear one of the final words is, please don't hurt me.
Is he crying?
Basically. Supposed to be this big bad. Turns out he's...
Is he yelling at us? Don't leave me with him! He's scared of the normal.
So, what happens is you're led back up to the roof of the raft. There's a small Quinjet there. And goes, well, I don't have the authority to do this, but I need heroes. Will you join us?
Well, kind of really don't have a choice right now. We have to see this through. We got to see what's going on because this is not good. Who's going to pay me? Like, I got bills. Like,
Well, you got that money from that drawer earlier, did you not?
I didn't take it.
Didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, he took it.
But where is it? You didn't tell me where you put it.
Up my butt.
Of course.
Way
of course.
up there, Morty.
He
Way up in the butt.
shape-shifted his butt to contain $20,000.
I don't know.
There's a quote
It was
for
in
you.
a desk. I figured it was pocket worthy.
You've
You
got
know, it was like
a money cavity inside of you.
it was just a band
nature's
of like
pocket.
$21,000 bills. You know,
He rolled it into a tube and then bummed it the whole way. No, he's gooched it right up.
Hawkeye looks at you, goes, the entire world gets devastated and I get stuck with you idiots. You know what? At least I think you're good people. And with that brings to a conclusion the end of Avengers Aftermath. What's going to happen now that the world literally has 3 new heroes to help save it, now that the Avengers has more effectively been wiped out?
We're no heroes.
and I guess New York's crime scene is in complete chaos because I know there's nobody to take over.
There's a huge power vacuum, yes. Now that the Kingpin's dead. Sure, he was a
he
bad
may
guy,
not-
but he kept the train
He may not be dead, but like it's like 95% sure he's probably dead or being torn apart in some sort of like dark Cthulhu horror.
Yeah.
If I know anything about the Dark Dimension, there is no sense of time there, so he is just permanently in a state of dying.
And also at the same time, he has no leverage to reason with anybody in there.
Yeah, the only reason Strange had anything is because he was able to take advantage of the time loop.
He had the power of a god. Fisk has really no power outside of,
being really
of
smart.
humans.
And he doesn't have a second hand.
he has a fair amount of physical strength.
Yeah,
like,
he's
for a human.
For a human, but he's not even
No.
like
He's not
as
super
weak
strength.
as I have low strength. I have typical strength, but that's typical for a superhero.
yeah.
So my strength would be like the equivalent of like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something. Like in that I'm
strong, but
I'm on
it's
the
just
upper end
within
of
your-
human.
Yeah,
Arnold
within
Schwarzenegger
the
now,
confines
or-
of human strength. but
Yeah, he's probably at a typical. He's probably also a typical.
So we'll break this down in our debrief, which you'll be listening to right now if you're listening on Patreon. So we'll be right back, right here on the Cambridge Chronicles. I have been your judge for this afternoon. Mike the Birdman Dodd from thisweekingeek.net, joined with...
Mr. Christopher.
Go, Freddy.
Alex.
And we'll be back, guys, right here on the Debrief, only on the Cambridge Chronicles.